To be educated, to be highly educated and have achievements, it's frustrating. Now, how is it possible to be out of that situation? Because if you have a parent, people are discriminating, and you have parents that are not happy and even go to kill their children because of poverty, because they can't afford growing
They can't afford
to raise their kids because they do not afford to eat, and another kid that will be a change and that will not be productive.
So they can't afford to have another children, like a charge, like the children that won't be, I would say, bring them back in the house.
There's a man in Cameroon a few years ago that was in the same situation, but by the grace of, but he has leadership skills, and he struggled. He went to Italy and discovered there are materials that can allow him to see without having headaches, to read many hours without having diseases. And he said, wow, I can afford reading, I can afford having much information that can help me increasing and make achievements. The achievement I'm going to do is to bring that technology to my country, to save other people from that limitations. He went to Italy, he saw it, and he said, I have no money. If I don't change something, and I'm not sure someone have thought to do that. If I don't change something, maybe the cycle will be ongoing, and there will not be any change. Sorry. Now, that's why I am in front of you, because it's time to me to bring solutions. It's possible with the grant you offer to bring those materials to Cameroon, to make. It's not affordable with the. Ce n'est pas évident d'acheter. C'est pas la bourse des Camerounais.
The Cameroon cannot afford this type of.
Et donc, il est question pour lui de créer dans chaque région des centres où les personnes qui sont déficientes visuelles viendront accéder à l'information, parce qu'il les ravitaillera de livres de différentes.
So what is suggesting that this person will set up centers where people with visually deficient people will come in these centers and come and read and have this access to this aid and access to knowledge.
Et nous croyons que nous avons l'opportunité de le faire avec le financement que vous offrez. Et pensez à une chose, votre soutien permettra que 10% d'une population oubliée puisse s'en sortir, puisse ne plus être une charge et puisse être utile à l'économie.
So the money we're asking from you will help 10% of the population to be now productive and to now escape from poverty, escape from illiteracy, and to be more productive in the society.
Et nous savons, we know that if there are people visually impaired that are generally under-scholarized, and s'il y a des personnes sous-éduquées, s'il y a des leaders qui sortent de l'agent déficient visuel, alors le regard changera à leur sujet.
If leaders can emerge from the visually impaired community, this will inspire other people to go, other visually impaired people to go and learn, and this will mean they will have role models, and this is a change that's positive.
The society will consider them as personal entirely, and there will be no more discrimination or something we would have changed.
Good, thank you. What did we feel from her? She's powerful, isn't she? She is powerful. Très très fort. Vraiment. No? Did we feel her passion?
Yeah.
Yeah?
She actually is first a very good speaker.
Yes.
She speaks with a lot of emotions. She's so good. She shows a lot of the passion she has. And despite language, English language challenges, she still delivered the message and it was powerful. So I think if she can work with professionals like you and him, and maybe, I mean, because she has her own story, maybe, I mean, put the story into writing in like two versions, the French that she speaks, the French version, the English version, then she has a powerful story because she's already a good speaker.
Anybody else want to comment?
Yeah, the non-verbal cue was very good. I saw her body was really talking the same thing in what was happening. Really, gives more power to the message coming
But the language was the energy also. You feel that this is something that
can easily move, when someone speaks and you also see the body also is speaking the same thing and kind of enforcing what is happening.
So, but, yes?
I think what was super powerful about Emmanuel and what he said was that they are the beneficiaries of the project.
Yes, probably. So that
They
you
are,
could
they
feel
are,
that
yeah, it's completely different than whatever the two of us can
yes,
say.
they're living it. And now, because we have to have constructive feedback, your story is good. The start, I love the way he asked us to shut our eyes. This is powerful. This is powerful. That shut your eyes and see how we live in the dark. This is good. You could have maybe shortened a little bit the story and go directly to the technology. We want to learn more about how we learn more about the actual technology. What is it? What we can maybe describe it more precisely. And what is lacking are figures. But really, it's only in the end that we learn that it's 10% of the population. What does that mean, 10%? How many million? How many, women, children, men? You see what I mean? So probably the old Canva is very good. The way you deliver is very good. Probably, but put more figures that will talk to investors. Because remember, you're talking to investors. We feel your passion, we're not investors. We feel your passion, but you want to tell them, okay, this is what we want from you. This is the money, what we use, how many centers. So probably put more figures in what you're doing, but the whole advice will be good. And I will look after the budget what you did. So because of constraint of time, sorry about that.
This guy was waiting for that.
So we're going So maybe I'll take two more if you don't mind. One more. I'm sorry.
We want to him.
Maybe one last because then I don't impact on his on Jean-Marc's time, so you get the best of us. I'll take one last, and then we'll go around the feedback and what we have learned today.
Yeah.
No,
Okay.
I'm actually not officially a grantee.
Okay.
Yeah, I still have to.
Okay. Who else who wants to close the session?
Francis.
Huh?
Francis.
Yes, you, my friend.
Ask you.
But he's got a very interesting
Okay,
one.
we take-
Why do you use
He's actually, we shall take.
Yeah,
And
okay. We are quick then.
2 minutes.
2 minutes. C'est très bien.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. For over a decade in the northern part of Uganda, people have been experiencing war, and that has forced over 1.7 million into internally displaced camps. And that was for quite some time, and came with a lot of challenges. It was difficult to travel for the people to travel, and difficult for the people to communicate. And it's from that background that we thought of so many options that we could work on to try and improve on the communication despite of the isolation of the internal displaced camps. So remember, we also do not have access to electricity, and other medical supplies, especially in those isolated countries. So we thought of a system that would enable communication, sharing of information, and bridging the gap between bridging the isolation gap. So we thought of having a battery operated system that would help reach out to the community, hence the name POSCO. So POSCO stands for Battery Operated System for Community Outreach. So we developed we started thinking and developing point-to-point connection and using voice over internet protocol to try and communicate with the people on the other side of the society. And we also went ahead to try and come out with more access points in the other societies in terms of ICT center, Information and Communication Technology Center. A typical one looks like this. It has probably only one computer or two. It's powered by solar, and it has a radio for communicating. And over time, even after the war, the ceasefire and the war eventually got finished, we were still left with a big task because still that gap was there and people had difficulties connecting still among these communities. So we had to expand the number of the ICT centers, a similar type that we had in the ICT camps to other isolated rural communities, still basing on the same concept. But this time round, we are also building some content. The intranet, whereby even when they are actually offline, they could still share some crucial information, market information, based on the fact that agriculture is very much practical, so much reliant on that. So they share market information and practice.